morning and welcome to Real Estate Radio with Kelly Warren and Associates, where we talk about real estate right here in the Mahoning Valley. I am Kelly Warren and I'm in the studio this morning with my co-host, Handsome Jim.
Good morning, and I would like to say thank you to Dan for that beautiful introduction that he does for us every week.
You are so well poised today.
I wanted to be polite.
I like it.
I think it's nice of Dan to do that for us every week.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. He's a good guy when he's out doing his choir practice. And
what choir practice? He does choir practice?
Isn't that what he calls golfing?
Is that what he calls golfing?
Yeah, I think so.
I've never noticed. That's hilarious.
So we had one of our listeners stop in the office this week.
Really?
You were there.
I was?
George.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that nice guy.
He was talking about not just Dan and hearing, us on the air with Dan every week, but also Sean Hannity, how he's such a fan of Sean.
He's a big fan of Sean.
And then therefore, a fan of ours, which
right.
I felt like I was like elevated by association. So,
right, exactly.
So, good times. So thanks for stopping in, George. It was good to see you and meet you. We love that about our listeners. And I was looking, we started our program the first week of November last year. So we are almost a year on the air.
And they haven't canceled us yet.
They haven't. We're still here.
I might be like, all right, guys, that's enough.
Right.
That's enough.
Insane. Yeah. So I think we should have like a big anniversary radio bash.
What would we do?
I don't know. We've got a month to think about it.
Oh, this is going to be fun. What can we do?
Okay. I don't know. So it's been a good year. Our listeners are fantastic.
Yes.
You guys know, as you're listening, if you need anything real estate related, we love to talk to you. We love to help you out with that. Some ways that you can get a hold of us, as always, are you can call or text 330-717-2689. You can go online and check out our website, which Jim is actually in the process of having some stuff done to it. Still up and running and everything right now, but will be newly faced eventually.
Hopefully. The company's moving a little slower than I like, unfortunately. However, all of our listings, all of the listings in town are up and running on both websites, because we have kellysoldit.com is where we've constantly...
That's kellysoldit.com. It's the easier one to remember.
Yeah. We also have Kelly Warren and Associates, and that's actually...
.com.
Yeah, that was our original one, and kellysoldit.com would link to it originally. Well, we're trying to get kellysoldit.com a little prettier, a little,
so we need
more modern.
We need help from our listeners here. Like, go to both sites, check them out, and give me some feedback. No?
Here we go.
Why not?
Because
I need a Facebook poll.
Buddy, I'm out.
T-Bone thinks you're insane.
You're insane.
I am, but it's good. It's a good way.
I just feel like it needed refreshed.
Okay.
And, update it.
All right. So anyway, we've got that in the works. Easiest way to catch us and the easiest thing to remember is, of course, kellysoldit.com.
Yeah, I totally.
One of us should talk at a time.
Yeah.
And
I stepped over my words.
Okay. And then, of course, if you have any real estate related questions, if you'd like to hear them on air, or I can answer them privately as I do often, you can always send those to us at askkelly@kellysoldit.com. So that's our email link. I have got some good stuff for you guys this week.
Oh, for me too?
Yes, for everybody.
What do I get?
We are going to talk about community involvement, because that is
good stuff.
Yeah, it's something that warms our heart. Selling real estate and being involved in the Valley, like, we've lived here our whole lives practically. Our kids are growing up here, within a couple mile radius. All of our siblings and our parents and everybody are all right there. So it's a community that we care deeply about, that we're have strong roots in, and so we love to help and give back personally and professionally. There's things that we do just as people do, involvement with church and school and stuff like that, but there are other things that we also do as a company, and we wanted to share some of those with you, and some ways that we're currently getting involved, and we're open to new ideas. So if you have anything, if you've got an organization that you think would benefit from having us involved in it in some way, or something that we can do to help you out, I'd love to hear from you. And again, you can send that as an email to askkelly@kellysoldit.com.
Yeah, that's one of the things, like, obviously growing up with our parents, they instilled good things in us, and not only, even if you don't have money, time and stuff is very valuable to a lot of organizations, and that's important to people. And you know, us growing up and going to church and stuff, we learned, like, we obviously didn't grow up like super wealthy to have tons of money to give, but we did grow up thinking, hey, we need to give something, so we donated time and stuff like that.
Right.
And our parents instilled that in
Yeah.
us. And so I think it is important. It's important to always know that you're not the only person that exists in the world, and you have to give to the rest of the world as a society.
Yeah,
you know,
of course, it takes a community, it takes a village, you know.
Yeah, it takes love, and by giving to others, you learn to love.
I think what we do in the Valley too, with being the local real estate experts, you know, it gives us more of that root. Like, we're in your homes, we're in your personal space,
Yeah.
we're meeting people face to face. Like, you know, it's so much different than as I say, if you'd walk into a retail shop and buy a computer. You know, we've got these different kind of ties to our clients and our people and our homes and our communities.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
yeah, it's fun stuff.
It's nice. It's good because it really warms my heart knowing where we came from and where we are today. It's nice to be able to always help someone if we can.
So before we jump into some of this stuff,
Uh-oh.
I wanted to do some home picks of the week.
Okay.
We have been having a fantastic fall season, which we normally do. September, October, November are busy months.
Yeah,
So if you're thinking about buying or selling, it's a great time right now. The weather hasn't changed yet. Even as we get into fall, you know,
some of these colder
there's
days,
plenty of time to
yeah.
still be able to make a move before you're doing it in the snow. So
Yeah.
right now, put your home on the market, start looking at properties. This is the second busiest time of the year, and it's been a busy fall, and it's going to continue. Interest rates are low, so we've had a ton of new inventory, so we've got some great properties that we want to share with you. Do you want to go first?
Yes, I'd be excited to go first. You know, I think it's neat in fall, like some houses show better in fall.
They do, yeah.
Which is cool.
You know what, landscaping is different. Oh, I
Different colors and
didn't
stuff.
print Truesdale, but that's one with the park and everything. We'll talk about that another week.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay, so my first one is 2775 South Meridian Road. This one's in Cornersburg. This is a great location right there on Meridian by, what's that street that cuts through Kirk?
by Kirk and
Yeah.
Susan Circle, Estate Circle,
Yeah.
that area, yeah.
So the neat thing about this that I think just blows my mind, it's almost 3 acres.
Mm-hmm.
2.85 acres. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that's a really nice area there. Let's see here. What else does it have? A 57 by 28 pole barn.
Yeah, this is the stuff about this house. So not just a house on Meridian in a good location, but almost 3 acres with all these buildings is the attraction here. So go ahead, list them off for me.
So it's a 57 by 28 pole barn. There's a 24 by 24 garage, a 31 by 12 shed.
I don't even know why we're calling that a shed. Like 31 by 12, like that is bigger than some houses.
That's bigger than our garage.
Yeah.
And we have a 3-car garage. Is our garage smaller than that?
I don't know. I've never
might be.
measured it.
Wow. I bet you that is bigger than our garage.
Like, that's crazy.
That is
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, so that's the beauty of this property. Whatever hobby you have, whatever toys you have, whatever storage you need, whatever, say you're somebody who runs kind of an at-home business for like lawn maintenance or something, where
Right.
you might have some trailers and some mowers and stuff like that. I mean, this is fantastic.
Exactly.
Good space, good location, easy access to different freeways, nice safe Cornersburg location, and all those buildings and garages.
Yeah.
Now, I do have to say that property needs a little bit of work, and it's being sold as is, but did you say the price yet?
I did not.
Say the price.
Well, hold on. I was going to say
Okay,
it's over
go ahead.
2,000 square feet.
Yeah, 2,000
it's a
square
big
feet,
house.
nice big front porch, yeah, lots of good features on it.
Yep.
It does need a little work, which is why it's listed at only
$50,000.
50 freaking grand. Where can you buy all those
I don't know if
buildings
you're
and
allowed to
house?
say
That's
that.
why I can't
I
say
don't
it.
know.
Well, I just did.
That freaked me out.
I think that's a steal.
That is a good
So,
deal.
all right. So, if you're somebody who likes to tinker or has hobbies or tools or whatever, and you need space, that is the place to be.
That's awesome.
Okay. So, I've got a home pick of the week.
Oh, yay.
This one was just listed. This is also the Austintown area, 6841 Winter Ridge Court in Austintown. This is down by the hike and bike trail, way at the end of what is that, New Road?
Yeah. I know where that's at.
So this property is located on a cul-de-sac. It's only been on the market for a week. It's really something that you've got to see. Nice covered front porch, 2-car attached garage, of course. On the back of the cul-de-sac where this is, it has kind of a ravine creek kind of thing going on.
That's cool.
It has a nice back deck, so it's got privacy and views, almost a park-like setting, as we were talking about with leaves changing in the fall season. It's a great place to be, as it would be anytime. The first floor has some Brazilian cherry hardwood floors. You've got your formal dining room, which could also be a home office because you've got a large eating area in the kitchen. First floor has half bath, living room and family room, sliders out to the deck. All 3 bedrooms and the full bath are on the second floor, and then it's got the full basement, unfinished, but lots of space to do what you want with it. Listed at only $186. Other homes in that neighborhood are selling even into the 190s and 200s. So this is a good price. New listing, 6841 Winter Ridge Court in Austintown. If you want to see either of these, you can find them online at kellysoldit.com. Or give us a call or a text at 330-717-2689. I thought you were going to echo me, and then you were like, that's true. You can find them there. That is a true statement. Yes.
They are on kellysoldit.com.
Okay, fantastic.
As long as I don't screw up the website.
Okay, then this is why we leave Jim in charge of things. All right, so one of the community things that I wanted to mention, and since we just talked about some home picks of the week, is, we offer the free moving truck. So any of our clients who purchase any of our homes or sell a home with us, if you need to clean it out a little bit before you sell it, we do offer a free truck. Anybody in the community can use it for your real estate needs. And then also, if you've got an organization or a group or something that needs to borrow it, we had Second Soul used it for one of the races.
Yeah.
So anything like that, of course, if the data is available, we're happy to loan it out within the community as well. There are some restrictions on who can drive it, just that you have to be a safe driver and over a certain age, but it's free of cost. And if you're interested in using that for some purpose, give us a call at the office at 330-717-2689. We'd be happy to get you on the schedule with that. Or if you want to buy or sell a house and not have to pay for a moving service, of course, it's a great idea, right?
It is.
Okay, fantastic.
True statement.
True. Okay,
True.
we're just
I'm
going to go
start saying
true
that,
today.
right.
Fantastic. I apparently say fantastic all day, so I guess that's okay. We spent the summer, one of the things that we were doing was at the Scrappers games.
Yes.
We had a lot of good times there. We got to meet with a lot of the community, and people were coming up to us and talking to us. We did some advertising with them. We passed out some freebies, and it was a good time.
It was fun.
Yeah, nice to be in Trumbull County and hang out over there and meet some of our listeners and clients and things too.
It's cool when people come up to us and say, "Oh, you're Kelly Warren,"
yeah.
And I'm like, "No, she is."
Although when I was at the salon, we got like, "Oh, I had some Jim is so funny."
I know.
That's your fan.
Things like that because I'm brilliant when it comes to no, I'm not Kelly Warren.
We did some ticket giveaways over the summer with the Scrappers tickets, and a great fun thing that we have coming up are Phantoms games.
The hockey team.
Yes.
Oh, I'm more excited about that.
Yes, the Youngstown Phantoms at the Cavelli Center. Kelly Warren and Associates is the exclusive real estate provider of the Phantoms.
Nice.
So it's going to be a fun season. Their season just kicked off last week. We had our first game, and it will be going well into the spring. It's a long season. We've got 30 home games.
I love hockey.
So
hockey's one of those things that hockey's one of those things you have to go and watch it. Like, you can't even watch it on TV. Like, it's so different between TV and being in person.
It's true.
Like football or baseball, it's nice to go to the events, but hockey is like 100 times better.
Well, that home opener game, we were winning initially, then it was kind of back and forth with the score a little bit. Then it went into overtime. There were people throwing each other into the walls. It was crazy.
Well, that happens every hockey game. So it's fun.
Yes, it keeps your attention for sure. And I'm not normally a sports person.
You almost got hit by a puck.
Oh yes, a puck within inches of my head. So
that was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know where we'd be.
I would have to explain that to people. Like, what happened to Cal? Oh, I don't know. She fell.
So what I'd like to do right here on the air is there are several October home games, and the third person who sends us an email at askkelly@kellysoldit.com, send us an email, write tickets. The third person to do so can get a 4-pack of tickets to an October game of your choice. So
why the third person?
I don't know, just because then it's a.
What if it's the first person?
No, the third person is the person that's going to get them. So right now, stop what you're doing. Keep listening to us. Grab your computer or your tablet or your phone and email askkelly@kellysoldit.com. The third email will be the winner of the 4 tickets. Do you get it?
I would wait 30 seconds and then email us.
Well, what if 100,000 people are listening to our program right now? You've got to be quick.
Okay, yeah.
You could send 3 emails in a row in case you're the only person listening.
That's brilliant.
I'm glad that you have so much faith in us. Rotten. Another good thing that we did over the summer, I'm going to bounce back and forth, but since we were at the Cavelli Center for Phantoms, we also sponsored over the summer the Panerathon.
Yes.
I guess in September, not really over the summer, but
we sponsored a team.
Yes.
Or a walking group.
Yes.
So, okay.
So we like
not
to do
like
that sort
the whole
of thing.
Like that's
No, but that's something that I did talk to them about. Is I'd like to be more involved in it next year.
That's
I
a
like
good
to
thing to be
continue to
involved
grow
in.
and give back in those different things.
Cool.
We do a lot with different little sports and organizations, Campfield Speech and Debate, the
baseball teams.
yeah, the Mill Creek
stuff.
baseball, the junior taekwondo competition team, because it's a black belt and all. So
Wait, we did something on debate.
Campfield Speech and Debate team, yes, we're a gold level sponsor with that.
Really,
so,
I love
yeah.
debate.
I
didn't know
did speech and debate in high school, so I told them I'd be interested in being a judge. I think it'd be fun for me for a week to go back and check it out.
Yeah, that would be
I'm
cool.
kind of a nerd.
Yeah, a celebrity judge.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we actually have some more home picks of the week for you and some more dates and information of things that we're involved in that we'd love to get the community support around as well. If you're listening, hold on. We'll be right back in a couple seconds. And if you need us, you can visit us online at kellysoldit.com. Thanks for tuning in to Real Estate Radio with Kelly Warren and Associates, where we are in the studio talking about real estate and our community. So fun stuff for us today.
It is fun
We
stuff.
were just saying on the break, like, we like these ones where we're just talking about what's going on,
So here's the cool thing about the community. There's so much stuff going on lately.
Oh, all the time.
I feel like there's so many things to do and so
Well,
much
there's
stuff
100
to do.
things that I would get involved in that I just, when I see it, I'm like, oh, we have something, it's somebody's birthday that weekend or,
Yeah.
Whatever. Like, there's just not enough of me to go around.
Well, and even the stuff we're not involved in, it's really cool. Like, we went to that concert
Yeah.
downtown.
Mhm.
That was really neat.
That's great to see all of the people. Like,
I
we
love
weren't a
that.
sponsor for that or anything, but yeah, to just see the energy and the people and, all of that going on right in our city is great.
So this is the 3rd concert they've had.
Mhm.
I went to the first one, which was Zach Brown, and I'm a huge Zach Brown fan. It was the most amazing concert I have ever gone to,
Really?
and I really had a blast.
Fantastic.
Now, this one was Blake Shelton, which is a really big deal. Like, that's cool. Like, he's not even on tour right now.
Oh.
And they got him to come do the
To
Y thing.
Youngstown.
Yeah, like,
that,
that's
we're a big
neat.
deal, y'all. Like,
So I think that's really neat. And last year was Florida Georgia Line, and I heard that one was amazing.
yeah, our son went. We didn't make
Yeah.
it to that one, but
I think we were out of town that week.
yeah.
So like, our community has so much to offer, and I just absolutely love it. And it's not even like big things like that. Like, they just have the Oktoberfest down in Boardman Park. Like, there's just so much that this community gives left and right
Yes.
for people to have things to do. And,
Well,
and
even
that's
if you
amazing
think
to me.
about like the Campfield Fair, I think it's the largest county fair in the state, and for us to be like, little old Campfield, it's like I think that's like
Yeah.
a big badge, and how much it grows every year, and even while growing every year, how much it stays the same every year. Like, it's the same fair that I remember as a kid,
Yeah.
but the attendance and the vendors and all that kind of stuff continue to grow and improve every
And
year.
change, and yeah.
That board, they do a fantastic job with that too.
Yeah, so it just amazes me, like, and it's not even like Mahoning County. In Trumbull County, there's a ton of stuff to do. In Columbiana,
course,
there's a ton of stuff to do. Like, it's so cool, and I think the point of it is, like, you have to be involved in your community. Like, if you want good things to happen, you have to support good things in your community.
Right.
So I think it's really neat.
Okay, so a couple more things that we have going on. Halloween is in October. People start getting ready for this.
It's in October this year?
Yes, it's going to be in October.
Every
this
year it gets
Yeah, it just jumps right up on
I
you.
know. Go ahead.
And what I talked to you about. Okay, so of course you can do trick-or-treating in your neighborhoods, which is wonderful, and again, we support the communities, we sell the houses, so we love to see people out and about in their neighborhoods. If you're looking for some alternatives, if you live on a busy street or a different kind of neighborhood where, you know, it's maybe not as populated or whatever, and you don't trick or treat at home and you're looking for some different alternatives, we are involved in two that I would like to invite everybody out to. So the Phantoms are having a trick or treat, a safe trick or treat indoor, and we'll be sponsoring a table there and doing some candy pass out. That is at the game on Saturday, October 13th. So a safe trick or treat right before the game. It's an afternoon game that day, and all of their games have themes. So I think they were fun, and that is a Harry Potter theme because, you know, why not? With trick or treat and with October.
Such a Harry Potter nerd.
Right? I read all the books. I'm such a nerd. So
you haven't seen any of the movies though.
No, I watched the first one and I didn't like it compared to the book, so I just stopped. I'm a book nerd. I'm not a movie nerd.
That's
so
funny.
yeah, so that was that.
Cool.
So trick or treat there, and then another option is the all-inclusive trick or treat at Ruli's in Boardman on South Ave, right here by the station.
Oh, yes.
That is Saturday, October 20th. That is all-inclusive, so with special needs and everything. It's a great, safe, level place to walk and you know, bring your kids out to. Siblings and everything are invited to, and then the proceeds from that one, I think there is a charge for that one. The proceeds are going to the Walnut Grove, which is the special needs playground in Campfield. So
awesome.
yeah, fun stuff going on.
Yeah.
So we'll be passing out candy at both of those. If you come by, be sure to say hi to us. Like we said, we love to see you and talk to our listeners and everything.
You know what's really cool about us?
What?
We'll just pop up into like random things like that.
Why is that cool?
Like if something new comes up and someone's like, hey, you want to come do this? Yeah, sure. You just pop up.
You know what? You're welcome.
You do that. Like,
right.
I feel like you like.
Jim would love to sit on his couch every day, and I have to be like, come on, Jim, let's go do this, right?
For the most part.
Okay. We've got a couple more homes for you because, like I said, it is a busy fall market. We've got a ton of new inventory. I couldn't pick which houses to talk about this week, so we're going to talk about a couple more. But talk quick because I have other things to talk about after this.
All right, I can't believe you didn't bring Truesdale or.
I'm going to do Truesdale real quick, and I'm going to talk about the skating rink for a second. Cool. Anyway.
All right, I'll do fast on this one.
Okay.
This one is 4244 Claridge Drive.
Yes.
In Austintown, 44511. That's a big house for that zip code.
That is Austintown
I'm
Schools,
used to those
almost
ones
that
being
Cornersburg
like
neighborhood, back by
stuff, but this
the lake.
is huge. Yeah, it's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,800 square feet. That's ginormous.
Mm-hmm. 2-car attached garage.
Yeah, 2-car attached garage, master bedroom with a bathroom. Well, that's nice.
Now, what's great about this one is like everything in the whole house has been updated.
Hold up, you said I have to go quick.
Okay, go.
It says here that it's on a quiet street and neighborhood. So the street's quiet and the neighborhood's quiet.
Yes, both. Jim does not live over there, folks.
Do the neighbors like whisper to each other like, "Hi, Tom"? Like, is that how that goes? Like,
you're such a dork.
So this one has a new furnace and air conditioner, newer windows, flooring, paint, trim, newer. The trim's newer.
Yeah, the paint on the trim, that kind of stuff.
Is it the paint on the trim or the trim?
I don't know.
It's probably the paint on the trim. Okay. H2O in 2017. They got water in 2017. That's great.
They got a new hot water tank. What is wrong with you?
It doesn't say tank. You're so funny today. Okay, it's currently listed at $145. Austintown Schools like that's a great deal.
Yeah, 4 bedrooms, awesome. 2,000 square feet, all the updates, move in ready for that price. It is great.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Okay, so my next home pick of the week is 8369 Drake State Line Road. This is out in the Trumbull County area that Jim just so wants to be in.
Yeah, where's Drake Line County Road?
This is Berg Hill Mailing, Hartford Township, Badger Schools.
Okay.
Yes. So you know where we are over there, almost, you know, towards that PA line.
Right.
This one is listed at $269.5, and again, this is a great deal. For that price, you're gonna get 3 acres, almost 2,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bath. This is a split level house. It's only been on the market for like 3 days, so it's new. It's gonna get a lot of activity. It's gonna move quick. If you want to see it, you're definitely gonna need to give us a call. Completely renovated. new bathrooms, new custom windows, new furnace and central air, new hot water tank, new flooring, waterproofed basement. The basement's got that epoxy paint on the floor. I like that look.
Yeah,
It
you
just
do
looks.
like that.
I do. It looks clean and fresh, and you
Yeah.
know, it wears well. New sump pump, new handrails. Like
Nice.
they went all out. It is a nice house. Do you want to see the pictures of it? You want to go online to do that at kellysoldit.com.
KellySoldit.com.
Okay,
I did it right that time.
you did. Thank you. Finally.
True.
So we have a couple of other things coming up. Some of these are in conjunction with the Phantoms, and I wanted to bring them to your attention because as we're talking about community involvement, and I'm talking to folks in our community on the radio, I was hoping that some of you might want to help us and get involved in some of these things.
Okay, cool.
So we have a food drive that will be going on. One of the dates at the Phantoms in November is Hockey for the Homeless, and they're doing a food drive with that. And so that is their November 22nd game. And what we're going to do is do a food drive at our office from November 1st to November 22nd. We'll be a drop site, so anybody listening, I'll keep asking you every week to start bringing in your canned goods and your perishables, because my personal
non-perishables.
Yeah, non-perishables. Don't bring me perishables. I don't need rotten bananas at the office. Yeah. Your dry goods, your cans, that kind of stuff. So anyway, I've got like this secret little goal that I want to like fill up our van or our truck and like show up with like
A ton of food.
yeah. Wouldn't that
That'd
be
be fun.
cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be accepting the donations on that starting November 1st. But if you're listening this week and you're like, hey, I got some stuff, let me take it over there, we won't turn you away.
Right.
So,
Oh, no.
our office is at 755 Boardman Campfield Road. We are on 224 in between West Boulevard, the what's it called? South Bridge Executive Suites.
Yeah.
There you go, right behind Second Soul. So anyway, the next thing that the hockey Phantoms are doing is December 6th. They're having, in conjunction with their game, they're having the Red Kettle collection and a toy drive. And so we'll start from the day of the food drive, November 22nd to
Salvation
December
Army.
6th.
That's Salvation
doing toy drives. So we'll be a drop site for toys as well. So canned goods and toys over the next couple of months. That we'll be bringing then to the game for them to put it in the hands of the right people.
Awesome.
So, you know, as we get into that fall and winter season, it gets cold outside. We all want to warm up our hearts a little bit, give back to the community as much as we can. So this is an easy way for you to do it. If you've got some items laying around your house, or if you want to make a store run and purchase some things to give back to the community,
Well, and
we want to help you do that.
here's the thing, a lot of places are doing that stuff that time of year. Please do your best to give. Like you,
Anywhere, yeah.
yeah, it's important.
Yeah, it feels good. So, how much more time do I have? Can I keep going?
You got 2 minutes?
Okay. All right. Real
No.
quick. Gonna
No.
breeze through this.
T-Bone says no, you're done.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about it next week. I'm gonna give you a teaser this week. The champion skating
He already
rink.
cut you off.
The
No, I'm kidding.
champion skating
We'll
rink.
talk about it next
We have
week.
listed. We're gonna do a fun night there where people can come out and see, free admission. We're gonna do that early November, and I'm gonna tell you more about the skating rink and the price and all that. So, but if you're interested right now and you're like, I want to buy the skating rink, you can find it online at kellysoda.com. Thank you and have a nice week.